Okay, let's see. My next question. Your cabin grade flooring is so cheap, is it worth it? Your cabin prices are lower than other sellers, and the other sellers don't have much of it anyways. Once you remember that only about 5% of production goes into cabin grade floors, that would explain why there's not much out there. We have a partnership with the company that probably makes the largest amount of solid in the United States. We take all of their cabin solid. We also take all of their what they call blue label engineered. It's not called cabin because it's cleaner than the typical cabin, and we don't want to devalue it by calling it cabin. But our cabin, why is it so cheap? Well, you've got to remember when first quality wood is made, there's a cost involved, okay? So the manufacturer, maybe they buy the lumber, or maybe they grow their own, they mill it, they finish it, they box it. All those add cost. All those processes add cost. So they put a price on the top of it and it sells. When you're dealing with cabin grade, it doesn't work quite like that. It's a supply and demand issue. If the warehouse is full, the price comes down. If there's none of it out there, the price goes up. So we are the largest dealer of cabin grades hardwood flooring in the United States. We have deals with 2 or 3 different companies where we take their cabin and we present it to our customers. We have to be careful. Each company's cabin can be different. Most of what we have in solid comes from one company, and it's really clean. So not only do we have the cheapest cabin grade wood flooring in the United States, we actually have the best as well. But give us a call. There's a lot more information on our website. We did a blog about cabin grade flooring that's very informative. If you have more questions, check that out. Okay, Jason, how much should it cost to install 1,500 square feet of hardwood flooring?
That's according to the regions you live in, really.
Yeah. And is it on concrete or wood? Yeah. What kind of flooring is it?
Yeah. In our area, Western North Carolina, guys charge roughly $1.50 a square foot for nailed down woods. Same for engineers, LVP around $1. But I know when you get away from here, it goes up. Mm-hmm. It goes up to $2 to $3 a square foot according to where you live. The only thing I recommend is don't just get some handyman that says, "Oh yeah, I can do that. I've done it before." I recommend if you ain't gonna do it yourself, get a professional. Right. And the biggest thing if you're getting hardwood done is have a professional to check your moisture too. That's one of the keys in getting a good installation, is making sure everything's correct before we do anything.
Another thing is there's a lot of add-ons, and they're not doing that because they want to surprise you, but it's really hard to price a job sight unseen. We've done this for a long time. So typically, if you'll ask your installer, how much do you charge for taking up carpet, hauling carpet off? We want to put some on steps. Steps get very expensive. There's lots of things. Moving furniture. Do you want trim ram when you get done? Do you want it to be baseboard? Do you want quarter ram? There's a lot of unknowns. Best thing to do is have somebody come out and give you an estimate on it and look for that big number there at the bottom. That's what matters. Price per foot doesn't matter. What's it going to cost you to get that floor installed? That's what you want to know.